Hey, it's the Afro Mauler, and today it's a special presentation. The Afro Mauler presents his top 12 Rogue style games. Let's take a look. Number 12, Maniac. Top-down destruction in the style of Grand Theft Auto. Who wouldn't like that? Procedurally or randomly generated levels. Who wouldn't like that? Multiple choice selections. Who wouldn't like that? Well, it still only ends up at number 12 on the list because it's really kind of light on everything. Only about 6 characters to choose from. And, you know, your selections when it comes to weapons and vehicles are kind of like all samey. But hey, if you want to just blow stuff up and be chaotic, Maniac might just be the Rogue style game to scratch that itch. Next! Number 11, Luck Be a Landlord. Now, I don't always like random chance in my video games, and I'm not here to say that gambling's a good thing, but Luck Be a Landlord is a fun little rogue style game you could just play in 5 to 20 minutes. You might win, you might lose. It's kind of too random for my liking, which is why it's where it is on the list at 11. But the fact that it made the list says a lot, because it is an enjoyable little diversion. And hey, 11's a pretty good spot for something like this, so I feel like Luck Be a Landlord, this is where it is. I wonder what's next on this list. Number 10, Into the Restless Ruins. This is one that I have recently just started playing, and it's kind of like Vampire Survivors meets Build Your Own Dungeon. It's a really interesting game where you build the layout, you can make yourself stronger, you spend a couple of seconds at a shrine. You'll see that happen here in this gameplay maybe if I don't cut it or whatever. But you know, you build a dungeon and then you go in and you kind of vampire survive, run through it. You'll see that a little bit here, where you don't directly attack enemies, but you kind of, you know, every so often you wind up and you attack. So yeah, it's a neat little game. The only thing that holds it down on the list is I just really haven't given it the time that it deserves, to be completely honest. Yeah, sometimes it's just that I just haven't really dug into a game to really explore it, and that's why it ends up so low. So many games on my list, this one just didn't make it to the top. That's why Into the Restless Ruins sits at 10. Number 9, Hand of Fate 2. Now, you know what's interesting about this game is it's not a game I've actually ever recorded myself playing. But it is a game that I do like to play, and I feel it's one of my favorite rogue style games. Now, why isn't it higher on the list? Well, it's fun. I like it. I like that you're in control of the combat. The combat is very action heavy, but it's a little simplistic in the combat. I mean, it's weird. Like, this is a game you could probably play and never lose. And, you know, just mash buttons and have a good time. But really, maybe not deep enough for me. I don't know. Maybe I just need to get more into it. But hey, sitting at a respectable number 9, so. Next. Number 8, Nuclear Throne. You're going to see later on this list, in this very top 12, that this game is very influential, and the very top tier games that I enjoy are all kind of based on this game. Unfortunately, this game just isn't that deep. Got a lot of characters and a couple of weapons, but the stages are kind of basic, and You know, I'm glad it paved the way for everything else that comes after it, but it kind of shows that it's the one that paved the way. Hey, still sitting at a respectable number 8, simply because of all the groundwork it laid. Nuclear Throne, great game. Wish I could put a little bit higher there. Wonder what's next. Number 7, Vampire Survivors. If there's a game that spawned a whole entire subgenre of a subgenre, this is that game. You know, bullet heavens are now such a big thing and such a part of rogue style gaming that it's, you know, they fit right in there. You get random selection, you get stronger upon every time you come back, tons of characters. I just wish this game had a little more personality to it, you know, rather than having to take everything from other games like Castlevania and Contra. The crossovers are nice, but this game kind of lacks some of the personality you'll see later. Some of the uniqueness is just kind of missing from this game, and that's why it's where it is on the list. So, number 7. Wonder next. Six, Dead Cells. Okay, so, you know, I really like Dead Cells. It's a really great game. It's just a skill issue. That's why it's so low on this list. And I mean, low at 6 is, you know, under the top 5, but still pretty respectable. It's just a skill issue with me. I've never made it past like the 3rd stage. I really think it's a great game. Just wish I was better at it. It probably would be higher up if it wasn't a skill thing. If it wasn't just, it's not even the difficulty. It's just I just stink at action games. Period. The end. So I'm sorry that you had to be so low on this, even though you're just peeking outside the top 5. But hey, man, Dead Cells, great game. Next. Number 5, Brotato. So if you're wondering why Brotato sits a little bit higher than Vampire Survivors, it's just the flavoring, man. I just like the fact that your little tater gets to change, like, physically when you pick up weapons. You can see them orbit him, and the little things that you pick just change him physically. It's just that little extra touch that puts Brotato above Vampire Survivors, even though they are very similar in gameplay. I just like the little aesthetic touches that come with Brotato over what you don't have with Vampire Survivors. So it's my list, man. You want to make a list, go for it. You know, but still, I think Brotato's great at 5. Just edging it in, man. Next. Number 4, Neon Abyss. I like Neon Abyss. It is one of my favorite side-scrolling rogue-style games. It is probably my favorite. Seeing where it is on the list, it is probably my favorite. And you know, you're probably wondering, well, why isn't Neon Abyss 2 on this list? Well, because it's not on consoles. And I mean, the thing is, I just haven't played it enough. I played the demo for like 5 minutes, and it seems pretty much similar to the first one. It might be lower or higher when it finally comes out in consoles. We'll see. But hey, this is where Neon Abyss is for me. Number 4. Next. Number 3, Balatro. I like Balatro. It's just the deck building nature of Balatro is the only thing that holds it back. And it's just one of my favorite games. I own it across multiple systems. It's just the deck building holds it back from being any higher than number 3 on my list. You'll see why number 1 and number 2 are where they are in a minute. But to speak on Balatro, it is my number 3 favorite rogue style game. It doesn't get any better than this. You have a lot of control. I just wish you had a little bit more with whether or not you were going to win or lose a run. So that's why Balatro is only number 3. Next. Number 2, The Binding of Isaac. Now, you might think with everything I said about Brotato, it applies to Isaac, and Isaac has tons of items. It's a great game. Why is it number 2? This is the thing. When you see what number 1 is, you'll be like, how did Isaac get number 2? And when I get to number 1, I'll explain it, because it's better to do it there than here. But man, I love The Binding of Isaac. Great game. I own it on at least 4 consoles, PC, Switch 2. My goodness, I play this game all the time. Just not getting number 1. Find out in a couple seconds why. It's getting the number 2 spot. I love it though. I can't even think of a bad. It's there. You'll see next up. This is next. Next. Number 1, Into the Gungeon. Look, you know how they say you never forget your first love? Well, I never forget my first rogue style game. This is the one. This is the one that got me hooked. This is the one that got me to watch YouTube videos. This is the one that got me to read Wikipedia articles. This is the one that got me to play every other rogue style game I've ever played. This is the reason why. It is this game. It's the synergies. It's the top-down Zelda style. And I know you're thinking, man, that's so similar to Isaac. But I just happened to play this one first. It just happened to be the very first one. And that left the biggest impression. And that is why Enter the Gungeon is my number 1 rogue-type, rogue-style game. It is my most favorite. It is the one I have the most videos of, I believe. Either that or Isaac. But hey, it's been the Afro Mauler. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Peace, and I am out.